Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to do a soft smoky eye for hooded lids. And in case you're wondering, this is my hood and it goes a little bit over my eyelids. Today I'm going to be using a Smoky Nude palette from By Terry, and it's a mineral makeup. Don't mind the broken one, I kind of dropped it. If you want to see more swatches from this palette, go to LX Edit in the link below. If you've got hooded eyes, try to steer clear of shimmery shadows, especially up here, because that's going to actually make the light reflect off your hood and make it bigger. If it's a matte color, the light will absorb into your eye, well, eyeshadow area. Keep watching to find out how I get this soft, smoky look. To cover up my dark circles, I'm just using some concealer and setting it with a little bit of powder. First, I'm going to apply my base, and I'm just using a dewy foundation, and I'm going to stipple it in for a flawless finish. Since my eyes are going to be so dramatic, I want to make sure that my skin is absolutely flawless. That's why I chose to stipple this look. For my brows, I just used a medium brown pencil just to even out my eyebrows. Like I said, my eyes are going to be really dramatic, so I want the rest of my face to be perfect. After I draw in my brows a bit, I just blend it out with a spoolie. So for my cheeks, I'm using Model Co's Cheek and Lip Tint in Rosy Red, and I absolutely love it. It's kind of intimidating at first, but once you actually start using it, it blends out and looks extremely natural, just like you're actually blushing. So I really love this cheek tint. Since this look requires lots of layering, high pigments, and it's mineral, I absolutely have to use the By Terry primer. And it just goes on clear, and it gives a really, really nice base for the color, and it makes the shades stand out a lot more. So first, I take the Luxe Classic Shader in 232, and I use this matte color that's almost the same shade as my skin. And I just brush it all over the lid, the foldable lid, and up to the brow bone. This creates a really good base for the pigment to stand out. As you can see, it's really starting to create some depth. The next color, which is this coppery shade, is significantly darker. So as I'm using the 221 to diffuse the color, I'm really blending into my crease, creating kind of a false eye crease. I take the 231 Luxe Petite Crease and I dab it in a little bit of water and dry it out with a cotton ball. This way that this copper shade will stand out a little bit more. I'm going into this dark chocolate shade. So now that we've created this depth, I'm going to use a 230 Luxe pencil, which is just a little bit tinier than the 231. So I go right into the outer corner of my eye, and I create like a V shape, blending into the inner corner of my eye, but just halfway. So this way I'm adding more depth, and you're starting to see that it's getting much darker. So I just go over that a few times. Don't worry if it looks kind of blotchy, you can always blend it out with the 227 Luxe Soft Definer. I use this constantly throughout the whole tutorial to blend it out and diffuse it. So once I'm pretty happy with that dark chocolate shade, I take the 230 Luxe pencil and I get it a little bit moist and I dip it into this coal color. And I actually press the coal shade into the outer corner of my eye and blend it outwards in like a V. And at this point, there's a lot of different layers that have built up. You kind of lose the lid. So I like to go back in with the 231 Luxe Classic Shader, dip it into the lightest color, which was the base that I started out with, and I run it over the foldable lid, just to remind my face that this lid still exists. So it starts to all come together as I put the base back on. And then you can see the shadow go from light on my lid to dark, and then back into a lighter shade once it hits my brow bone. And don't be afraid to reapply if you see that some color has fallen off from the blending. And next, I'm gonna use a Miraness Forbidden Ink eyeliner. And this is a really, really strong eyeliner, and it goes on really, really nice, and it's long lasting, which is perfect for this look because it's a nighttime look. Once I've ran the eyeliner through, I go over it with this extremely precise 310 spot liner. And all I'm doing is dipping this back into the kohl and lining out where I had previously placed the eyeliner, just to make sure that it stays all night. I'm just gonna curl my eyelashes, like so. And I'm just gonna run through a few strokes of mascara through my lashes. So to bring the whole look together, I'm gonna be using these jumbo lashes from Lovey Lash. So I've already cut these Lovey lashes to my eye shape, and then I'm just going to apply with a light dab of Duo Brush On Adhesive eyelash glue. And so I wait a little bit just to let it get tacky, because if you put them on right away, they'll fall off. If you wait too long, they'll also fall off. So you have to make sure that you just wait 1 minute, depending on how much aircon you've got in the room, and it should attach on nicely. Since my eyes are so dramatic, I'm gonna be using a nude lip pencil. I'm gonna be using Zoeva's lip crayon in Nude Hero. And I really like this crayon because it goes on really matte, but doesn't look chalky at all, and it's still able to moisturize my lips. So it's a really nice compliment because it's nude to my incredibly dramatic eyes. That's how I created this look. Ta-da! And I'll be honest, that was my first time doing a smoky eye with mineral makeup. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe below. Bye!